Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another beautifully polygonal day here on my procedurally generated Keep on the Borderlands server. We are here, episode 2 of my Keep on the Borderlands series. I've got some leather armor on because, as it happens, I do have a cow farm, so I've got the leather. I'd lost my armor last time when I was killed by a, what are they called? The flying guys in the middle of the night? The Phantoms. The Phantoms got me. But that's okay. We're doing all right. As you can see, we've begun outlining the southern half of the keep. And in doing my research, I noted that some pictures have it as like one level, and some pictures have it as an elevated level on the second. And I think we're going to do an elevated level on the second, so we'll work that in. Over here, we've been smelting wood to get some charcoal going, so we'll have our fire supply in order. We've got the dripstone kind of doing its thing. We found some of that down in the well below. We'll do something with this. I will need this much in quantity later when I start over there, start building the little mini caves that are associated with the Keep on the Borderlands. In the meantime, I've, like I said, been getting charcoal by growing wood, chopping wood, growing wood. I've got all of these trees in place now. And now we have this wonderful moment where I get to get all of this wheat and replant the wheat while we think about what we're going to be doing today. And what we're going to do today is we're going to continue making the outline of the keep, at least the outline of the first floor, you know. Even if we're going to elevate this, you know, cake layer elevate the second part up higher, we're still going to have a bottom floor section, so we might as well have it, right? And then maybe chop down some of this and start filling in the layer that we're going to actually build everything on, right? So those are the build instructions I gave myself for today. Now I need... Whoa! Hey! Look what I found! It's my grave! Alright, so that must have been where I died. Wow, you couldn't really see it underneath all this wheat. So I'll have to grow this wheat back and see if I can see it at all. But that's cool. So now I have that there. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to this layer. You know, and we punch this layer out to get our floor in place. We've already got torches down over here. I need to put some torches down over on this side, actually through these trees and beyond, you know, while I'm making the other part. But let me get the outline in place first so I know where the floor will be, and that's what we'll do. I don't think replay mod works yet, and I don't have anybody else to help me do a time lapse. So let me get more cobblestone. I know I don't have enough, even though I've got like a double chest full here. You know, that's not going to be enough. But maybe I can get this outline knocked out and do a little more AFK and get some more supplies in line for day 2 of our Keep on the Borderland build. Okay, gang, it's a little bit later, maybe like an hour and a half later, and I've spent that time getting even more of the cobblestone together here, just blowing through pick after pick after pick to get things done, and coming out here periodically to get my sugar cane. I almost called it bamboo. I still want to call it bamboo, even though it's sugar cane, because it looks like bamboo. But we're overcoming that. Our dripstone's coming along. Oh, wait. Over here, I've changed up where I'm putting things for now. I've got these 4 chests. These are not awful, because one of them... But they're awful. No, they're not all full, because a lot of the cobblestone is over here being turned into smooth stone. And I hear you out there. You're saying to yourself, JC, well, why don't you go get some silk touch and use your stone farm? I say to you, I know, I really should. But I was just sitting here contemplating what I was going to do as I was, you know, going through the motions of early harvesting routines, making sure that I've got all of my cows bred up appropriately, you know, making sure that I get my sugarcane harvested so that eventually when I get all this leather and paper together, I'll be able to make some books and at least get a enchanting tables down, and then maybe I can get that silk touch that we were talking about, so I can get that stone generator going, right? So I've been doing these little things along the way, and as you can see, it's producing still, so we'll be good there. I also chopped down all of the trees but one. I'll show you in a moment why. Over here, I put my wood and my dirt in special places. I've been harvesting this wheat, as you saw, and keeping the seeds over here. I haven't been putting them into a composter because, hey, Goaty, I haven't been putting them into a composter because I might do a large wheat field kind of look out in front, even though that might not be thematically appropriate for some parts of it. It might for others. So I might make big wheat fields. I don't know. We'll hold on to it. Rudimentary egg farm, you know, which we will make a chicken farm with. Hey, goatee. I don't have any food to feed you right now. Well, there's one piece. Let me give him a piece of wheat here. Here you go, goatee. Come here, buddy. I got some wheat for you. Oh, I love you too. As you can see, I have done the additional outline of the keep on the borderland. Let me go on up here and show you what we've got done. I've only done the, what would be the floor layer? I guess this grass pod soil extends into that floor layer. And then like one block up of layer. Here, I'll show you as we get up there. Oh boy, it's quite the climb. Now, as you can see, there's some gaps underneath the outline, and I want to take care of that, but I don't have enough cobblestone right now. You know, it'd be cool if cobblestone grew on its own, like dripstone does, but it does. Dude, I can turn my wall into a dripstone generator. I will fill it with dripstone, water, dripstone, water. Oh my gosh, I'm going to make... Okay, we are shifting gears for a moment from farming up the basic stuff. We are going to make that. Okay, cool. So that's what I'm going to work on here in just a second. I never did get that sugarcane, but as you can see, the keep in the back, I think I still need to work out some different lines on it. It's just something's a little off in the back. Also, this upper level is in the module, I believe it's 10 feet higher than the forward bailey. I think the main bailey and second bailey, I think, is how they're numbered. But this one is a grass layer like 10 feet higher, so I didn't really need to pull out the dirt, but I was going to use it for over here. But right now, I can do both. So now I can, instead of using cobblestone to outline that, because I was just going to use cobblestone to have the outline there and then do terraforming anyway. So, man, I'm going to build a dripstone into my wall. That's going to be cool. Also, I probably need some... I don't need much. I can get it going. I don't need to... Yeah, I don't need to go mining for stuff, but I do need to go mining for stuff. So, I am going to get all that dripstone as much as possible coordinated and start putting that in there. And then I'm going to go on a 1 hour mining session just to try to grab some materials. And then we'll come back and get you caught up again. I'm trying to find replay mod or some other form of software to do a time lapse before I actually build the upper walls of this thing. Plus, I need the materials. So, whatever I need. Oh, I could use a stonemason, or at least a mason's cutter. There's a bunch of things I can do. All right, let me get this, working on this. What is the tool? Is it a pick? Pretty sure it's a pick. Yeah, so I'm gonna gather all of this stuff up, and we're gonna make as many dripstones as possible, and I'm gonna get to work on turning my outer wall of my keep on the fortress, keep on the borderland. Oh, it's touching. Hey, gang, it's the first diamond of the season. 1 diamond. 2 diamonds. 3 diamonds. 4 diamonds. Could it be a 4x4? Or that is to say 4x2. Ooh, sad face. But still, we got some goodness here. Let's go ahead and get some of this, whatever it's called. This is some new rock also. Replaceable. Moss replaceable. Ground replaceable. Those aren't the things I'm looking at. Targeted fluid. Deep slate ore. There it is. That's what I'm looking at. Golly. I mean, the things you have to do to see the things anymore. Am I getting it? I sure am. Okay, so this is layer 5, 6, and this is allegedly the new layer upon which diamonds can be found. So let me go ahead and get my first diamonds. Bum-ba-da-da! Of the season. So now I'm going to be able to make a pick. Wow, this was a big one! Oh my gosh, it was 2x2. It was the maximum size. I'm so happy. Look at all of those shinies. I got 8 of them. That's a pick and maybe a shovel? No. Maybe? No. Probably multiple picks. Who are we kidding? 2 picks are probably going to be the first 2 things we do. Or maybe get some boots with feather fall. I don't know. But I am glad that I was able to get that diamond. Okay, now how do I get out of here? Oh, boy. All right, so we got a light in there. That's from the last dig. Okay, and we block it off. And then we keep on digging along our way. We're down here at y equals 5. We're going 3 blocks in. And then, uh-oh, do these things have shellfish in them? What are they called? Silverfish. Look out for the shellfish. Okay, so then we'll do that, and then we'll do poke holes, and look at that. We've got some redstone. And I should have been using my... Oh, boy. I should have been using my stone pickaxe, because I still don't have quite that much ore. Iron ore, that is. Oh, come on, one more. There we go. Bink. So, you know, that is what it is. So there we go. This one. And I'm going to keep on keeping on with this until we get even more loot. You might have noticed that I've lost some levels. I've died a few times. We'll talk about that in the next bit. Well, my friends, I made a friend here, and did he just stop shooting at me just as I was about to start recording? That's awesome. And as you can see in the back, just a quick peek. The wall is coming along. This guy... Oh, nope, he's still mad at me. He's still mad at me. His buddy's over there, too. I was mining away and heard them making some noises over there, so I poked out and got one of them to separate out. And now I'm going to try to get him to release all of his anger. Let it all your frustration out, my friend. That's right. And when he's done shooting those arrows at me, I am going to put him into a minecart and store him away somewhere and possibly use him later on for some type of iron farm. We'll see. Or maybe even something else. Maybe just something decorative. Because once he's docile, I can, like I said, put him in a minecart and move him around just about anywhere I want him to be and just plop him down. And then I can also put name tags on him and make him angry, I think. Or does that have to be a different type of dude? I'm not really sure. But we'll see. Sorry I was just staring at that for so long. But I've got to get this. This is still coming along nicely. Got to get the wheat. And as you can see, oh, it's coming along. You know, but it's not all the way around. And I'm going to do all of that and do a little bit more over here. As you can see, we've got some stone and some stone bricks and a couple chests of cobblestone. So, you know, we're getting the work done. And over here, I've begun creating another super smelter because this one is doing some work over here. And this one is going to need to start fueling some more fire. Fire for these. As you can see, they're almost empty. Uh-oh. How did he shoot through there? That angle's supposed to be too tight. Oh, well. Anyways, I'm going to let this guy finish shooting, and I'm going to wrap up the rest of those things, and I'll come back and we'll get that as much as possible, and we'll see what it looks like, and maybe we'll do some of the actual wall. Well, folks, that guy despawned over there. I wasn't able to find a name tag for him. I completely forgot about it, so I walked away and came back, and he was gone. But in the meantime, we did some things. We had a wandering villager come by, and used that to get a couple jungle saplings, excuse me. And 2 turned into 3, turned into 5, which turned into what you see before you there. And I was able to get some of these vines, and I put the vines down all around the outer edge there, and was able to get some vines to make mossy cobble and things of that nature, and mossy bricks. I'll show you here in a second. I wanted to show you that I've almost completely surrounded the layer in water here, and we've got those stalagmites, stalactites going pretty well all around the edge. You know, they're building their own little thing. I don't think we're going to actually get to work on building any walls. I'm going to probably, hold on, let me come back up here, probably go ahead and put in the foundational area of the front section here. Maybe not so much the back, because the back, I believe, has to come up even more, so we might be doing some second floor foundations up here, you know, kind of thing. We've been harvesting and gathering and doing all of the goodness along the way. I've used up all my emeralds in those trades I was telling you about. We've got plenty of eggs here for the day that I ever do a wither fight. I'll be able to get a whole bunch of wither roses in one fight by casting all those chickens in there and letting them blow up from the wither. Let's see here. Oh, we got a lot of food now. Some miscellaneous things. I haven't made any more dispensers to automate any processes, but I will. As you can see, I've killed some silverfish. We've had some pillagers coming by. Nothing too serious. I think the last little bit of the video I'm going to do is going to be a little time-lapse of me kind of filling in this area down here with that cobblestone and then dirt layer so that that's there. Oh, I also got some of those, whatever they call, drip leaves, right? So from that guy and put those there just to kind of have them there. So we're collecting some things as they come along, and we'll get them. I was hoping for some cocoa beans. No cocoa beans. I guess that's only natural generation. As you can see, I've been continuing to harvest things. Over here, this wow, have a little bit more fuel left. Yay. But as you can see, plenty of cobble, which we're going to be using for this bit over here, because that machine is completely full as well. I've also made all of these stone bricks now, right? I've made all of these cracked stone bricks, and I'm working on the mossy stone brick and mossy cobblestone to kind of throw that in there. Also got some deep slate that I'm going to use. So in the next episode we do, when we start doing these towers, that's going to be fun. And then some stone up here, which I'm kind of using for more of this, but I'm also going to be using it for here. Anyways, we were going to get over there and play you out here with time lapse of me just putting in the flooring. I don't have a replay mod. I'm sorry, gang. But, you know, as soon as it's available to me, I'll go ahead and use it, and you'll get some good angles. But for now, let me go ahead and get started on what I hope will be entertaining in some fashion. Alright, gang, there it is. That's the cobblestone that'll go underneath the dirt layer. The dirt layer will go over that because that's where all the houses will be built upon. And just in case they have basements and things like that, so they're going to have foundations. And it's nice to have that little divider there, so that's what that's going to be like. I left a little bit of space around the edge so that these vines can keep growing, because those are the only ones I really chop down anyways. These guys, by the time I get over there, I don't have shears anymore. Speaking of, I have an iron supply deficiency, so I'm going to need to work on that. Well, here we are so far. I think I'm going to slow down and stop here for the day on the foundation, because after all, you know, that's a pretty good dividing point. If you want to see how we got to this point, check out the playlist on the bottom left. And if you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe, because next time I think for sure I'm going to be doing the gatehouse, right? Or both gatehouses. And then we'll start, we'll do a read of the Border on the Keep and get that going. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.